Today on Cityline, how to save your holiday meal from disaster.
So you forgot it's 9 o'clock on the morning, Christmas morning, you had a nervous breakdown, and then you went, okay, so what you do...
Fear not, we've got our top woman on the job. What's in the kit?
Okay, be prepared, girl guide, this is my life, okay?
Yes.
So you can pull anything off if you got this kind of stuff.
Then we dare you to find a better gift guide than this.
So I love getting things like sort of cocktail mixes, the sort of caramel corn you were already eating. It's already been a gift to you today.
I regretted it immediately when I had to start talking. Plus, looking for a fun holiday get-together.
Doing the gingerbread house decorating party is so fun.
It's fun, it's creative, and best of all, it's edible. I want to come to this party.
You're invited.
This is a good party.
Yeah.
It's Cityline with Tracy Moore.
Like the applause, but no, you can sit down. We should start the show. Welcome to Cityline, everyone. Are you excited to be here today? Yeah. They should be. We have a great show for you today, from fixing your holiday dinner mishaps to finding the best gift for everyone on your list. Oh, and did I mention it's another day of holiday haul? Surprises for you today. I want to hint at the first one. So I want you to take a look at that box over there with our lovely guest experts. It's a very big box. So we've got Christian here, Shoana here, Mary's here. Yes. In it is one of my favorite things in that box. So you got to stay tuned for the big reveal because it's big. You can tell by the box. Now, let's get the show started. You may or may not be hosting holiday dinner this year, but having foolproof hacks to make sure that the meal is delicious is key. So, of course, we called someone to give us the dinner hacks you didn't know you needed. We called Marilyn Smith. Yeah. That's so good to see you. Listen, you're so at home in the kitchen. It's like you were here, you've been here for the past week. But let's talk a little bit about hosting. Like, do you do the hosting and do you like it?
Yes and yes. And actually, my husband Scott says I live for, Christmas dinner. I actually live for Christmas. I just love it. I love the whole season, so
you don't get panicked when you know all those people are coming over? You're just like cool as a cucumber?
No.
You're like, no, I'm freaking out, but I like it.
I don't freak out. Sometimes I got a little overwhelmed when I was home in Vancouver when I was cooking for like 26. But now that I'm home in Toronto and cooking for 6 or 8, it's really no big deal.
That's doable.
Yeah, it's really doable.
That's good. And
I
that's
think 20's
Andrew
like
and
catering,
20's catering. At some point, like, get some stuff like bought, so you're not having to plate 20 meals for people.
Yeah.
But we want to talk a little bit about when things go wrong, okay? You have a little kit that you have with you all the time when you're making dinner so that if things are gonna go sideways, you got backup. What's in the kit? Okay,
be prepared, girl guide, this is my life, okay?
Yes.
So you can pull anything off if you got this kind of stuff.
Okay.
Well, in the kitchen, not in your life. Anyway, so unsalted chicken broth, a couple of extra potatoes. This will all be revealed in the segment why we have this.
Okay.
Unsalted butter, some cream, a meat thermometer, some really strong Parmigiano Reggiano, I like saying that name. A potato ricer, I guess that was a spoiler alert because I said potato.
Ricer.
And a handheld blender, or you could even use like a food processor or a real blender.
Okay, so these are gonna help you.
They are.
When things go wrong.
When they go awry, you're going to need them.
And things go awry. So let's get into some of the blenders.
Okay.
So the first blender is you forgot to take the turkey out of the freezer. Uh-oh! That's a big one.
It's horrible,
but
actually.
I can see how it can happen.
Yes.
You're worried about getting gifts. You're worried about decorating. You're worried about cleaning the house.
Right.
And you don't think.
You don't think. And actually, the dinner being the kind of like the big spotlight, really. Okay, so
a lot of pressure.
A turkey this size, if you bought it frozen, would take about 4 days to thaw in the fridge. Don't be thawing this on the counter. I'll come to your house and yell at you. Okay, so in the fridge. Okay, so 4 days, on a drip pan.
Yeah.
So you forgot it's 9 o'clock on the morning, Christmas morning, you had a nervous breakdown, and then you went, okay, so what you do is you put this...
Is that what you do?
Yeah. No, I would have been screaming. Anyway, so So you're going to put it in a sink of cold water, okay?
Okay.
And you're going to change the water every 30 minutes because the science for food poisoning is kind of trepidatious. So you want to change that water, cold water, don't put hot water, don't put hot water.
I would think maybe put hot water on
Yeah.
it so it'll thaw quicker.
Yeah, well, you know it would, and then you'll all die. So
Okay.
anyway, so yeah, cold water,
Hot
change
water
the water.
equals bacteria?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's a good, yeah, there's a science, you know, E
Hot
equals
water
MC
equal
squared.
die.
Die,
All
okay,
right.
so that's your big one. Okay,
Yeah.
so then you thawed it out.
Yes.
So now what do you do?
Well,
okay.
hold on. How long did that
Oh,
take if
good
I'm
question.
thawing it out in the sink?
7 hours for that one.
So what's it based on?
30 minutes a pound. I heard people sigh.
30 minutes? They're like, oh.
We're
Well,
eating at
if you
12.
don't have 4 days anymore, you only have a few hours before
Yeah.
people come. Okay, so
Okay.
it's still going to be 30 minutes per pound.
per pound. And you know, if you had a
Fair.
really big one, you could be eating at midnight. So anyway,
Order pizza.
so
All
then
right.
you're going to spatchcock it.
Okay.
Okay, and I
you
love that.
just really
I
want to
just-
say that word.
Thank you for letting me
You
say
want
that
to
word finally.
spatchcock the turkey.
You want to spatchcock your turkey, which means you're going to cut out the breast, or sorry, the backbone.
Yes.
The knife will work. Do it in the sink. It's a bit of a, it's hard.
Yeah.
Or this will change your life. These are called poultry shears.
Okay.
And then you just snip it through. It really is a game changer.
And what's
Okay.
the point?
What's the point?
Why are we
It's a science
spatchcocking
project.
it?
Well, you're spatchcocking because the physics of it is
Yeah.
that more surface area, thinner, will cook faster.
Okay.
okay,
You don't want a
so-
big round ball of meat. You want it to be
No.
flat.
You want it to be
So
flat.
you can cook it a
and
little
I
bit
think I
easier.
just melted my mascara off. But anyway.
That was hot, huh?
That was hot.
Whoopsies.
Because you're also going to jack it up to 450. And
Okay.
this would take, if it was, you know, totally round, it would probably take 4.5 to 5 hours.
Yeah.
This would cook in an hour and a half to 2.
Oh, good.
So you cut down the time
That's
a
a
fair amount.
workaround.
Okay.
That's good. These are good tips.
I love that tip. I think that's a really good one.
Okay. What else has gone wrong?
Gone wrong. You have lumpy potatoes.
Okay.
Now, some of us like lumpy potatoes.
I have no problem with the lumps.
Okay. A lot of people don't like lumps. So
Okay.
this is when you're going to use your potato ricer thing. Where's the
Okay.
spoon? There it is. And you're just going to put, before you add the cream and the milk and all that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
you've mashed it and you realize that you didn't, do it right. Okay, so you're going to push it through there and it's going to be, and all the stuff that's not cooked is going to stay.
Yeah.
But proactively, had you picked the right potato, this would not even happen.
What's the right
The
potato?
right potato is either a russet or a yellow or a Yukon Gold.
Yeah.
And it says right on it that they're mashing potatoes.
Yeah.
And then the other proactive tip would be, you know, have them all the same size. That's physics.
That's not going to end well.
No, this is a bad ending.
Okay.
This is like my first marriage. Anyway, okay, so. No, maybe that was the second. Oh, I don't remember. Anyway, okay, so I shouldn't have said that. That was really bad. My filter's off. Anyway,
So
okay.
now your filter's never on, and that's why we love you. Okay, so now we're doing gravy.
Yes.
But things have gone wrong. What happened?
So salty gravy is kind of the big one everybody asks me about.
It's too salty.
It's too salty.
Because
Okay,
you can
so-
make it more salty. You can't make it less.
Well, you can.
that's hard.
It's harder though. So
Okay.
the proactive one is, and most frozen turkeys have already been brined. So that's salt,
Yep.
sodium.
Yep.
Or if you put salt in your potato water and then you use your potato water. So the proactive is don't put salt in the potato water, and then you can always add it later. Okay.
Okay.
So then you've tasted. It's like Okay, so this is when you add. There's a lot of ahas on that day. So you've added your unsalted chicken broth, and
Yep.
I've added a little bit of blended flour, and then we're going to add it. And the theory is, here's the science: we're diluting the sodium. But
Okay.
we have to add more flour so that we can thicken it at the same time.
So it's not all watery.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, or it's like
Okay.
soup. And then the other one, if that doesn't work, you get potatoes in large surface areas, and you're going to pop them into there. And
Oh,
it's
really?
It will absorb a lot of the sodium. It's like a sponge.
Oh,
Yeah.
somebody nice was like, yeah, obviously. What? I've never heard of that in my life.
A lot of people don't know that tip. It's a really old-fashioned one. I like the diluting it better. Okay. And last but
Last
not
up,
least,
what do we got?
you cook the living heck out of your vegetables,
Oh.
okay? And the proactive thing
Yeah.
was that you didn't put them on until you started thinking about carving the turkey.
Right.
So when you start that, then you can get the vegetables. But you didn't do that, so you've
Okay.
overcooked your broccoli, your cauliflower, your Brussels sprouts.
It's mush.
It's mush. Now, sadly, this is how my mother served them growing up. This is why I didn't like them. So they're kind of
really,
gray
really,
blobs.
yeah.
Yeah. So here's what you do. You drain them really well,
Steamed,
throw them in a food
boiled.
processor.
Okay.
And then you're going to puree that, or you could use that handheld blender.
I thought you were going to throw them in a frying pan and add some bacon. No?
In your dreams. Anyway,
Okay.
so the reason this works is that you're going to puree it, and then you're going to, actually my husband said that he likes this so much better because I cooked them on too much on purpose. You're adding a little bit of butter, a little bit of cream, and a whole lot of parm.
Ooh, I'm back with you. Okay.
Okay, and then you puree that up, you serve it, and you tell everybody you got the recipe online from BBC. Okay, here we go. And that's it. Or you could serve it wearing a funny hat.
You got to put on the funny hat. There you go.
Okay.
Problems solved.
Solved.
Thanks to Marilyn Smith, everyone. Thank you, Mare.
My pleasure.
From hacks to gadgets. Yes, yes. Give her the love. She's wearing a funny hat. From hacks to gadgets. We are kicking off our first holiday haul prize. Stu, what is it?
Your holiday cooking and baking is about to get easier with the Hamilton Beach 6-speed stand mixer. It effortlessly mixes with 6 speeds, including a fold setting, plus 3 hook attachments. From cake to bread, cookie dough, and mashed potatoes, this machine can do it all. It's valued at $100, and you're all taking one home.
I don't need you looking through your camera and throwing us shade. Just go to cityline.tv and enter, because they're gonna want everything that you're getting in the audience. You can actually win every giveaway on today's show, like every single one. Good luck to you. That's cityline.tv. And we've got more holiday haul coming up after this. Stay with us, everybody. Good job. You did very good. Coming up, Christian Dare is here with some glamorous gift ideas.
And we're talking glitter, not the Mariah Carey movie, but glitter you wear.
I remember that.
Oh, let's not remember that.
Welcome back. It's the season of giving, and we want to help with your holiday shopping list with the best and most affordable gifts for everyone on your list. We've got Christian Dare, everybody. Have you finished your Christmas shopping?
Do you want a truthful answer or the answer for TV?
I want the truth. I want the truth
truth
and
is
only the
no, but I did it for TV.
Perfect. You haven't even started, huh?
I haven't even started. I'm always a last-minute shopper because I already know what I'm getting everyone.
Okay,
So it's not stressful.
You've put the thought in.
Yeah.
You just have to get out there and like make the purchases
Yeah, I just
or
need
do
the
the
free time to
online
do it.
thing, right? He's here every day, folks. We never give him any downtime. So we actually have a few price tags. You talked about the gifts that you've bought. I am going to guess how much you've spent on a bunch of these gifts, and I'm just wondering, what is your go-to?
So my go-to is I always try and do it sort of what we used to call a host and hostess gift.
Yeah.
So I love it. I call it like a gift of gatherings. So it's all about getting stuff, because I think the holidays should be about your experiences and not just the gift, right?
Stuff.
So I love getting things like sort of cocktail mixes, the sort of caramel corn you were already eating. It's already been a gift to you today.
I regretted it immediately when I had to start talking.
It's delicious
but yes,
though, right?
It's lovely as a gift.
And the one I'm buying a lot of people this year is actually this marble and brass cake stand. Yeah, you can take off the nuts, although everyone loves a bowl of nuts. So yeah, picked it up at HomeSense.
Yep.
I love that you laugh late. And one of my tricks or hacks, because we're talking about hacks today, is I show up with a homemade panettone on the top of it, as you can see right there.
Yeah.
This was my homemade panettone.
Yeah, just keep holding that up. I want them to see the recipe for your panettone.
Yeah, that's the recipe. You buy it at a store.
Yeah.
So I picked up the cake stand at HomeSense and the panettone, actually.
This is beautiful.
So you show up with the panettone, they've got something to eat, and then they can keep the cake stand as their gift.
Okay.
So guess the price.
I'm going to guess the price of the...
Yeah, there's prices on the tree if it helps you at all.
I really was going to cheat and look underneath it, but I won't. Okay, so what do you guys think? They think
Oh, someone thinks even more.
$19.99?
$19.99 is correct. Ding,
Yay!
It's a great price for marble, and it's HomeSense, so you know it's going to be great.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, what do we got up next?
So, gifts of cozy, I like to call them, because it's that time of season. I don't know about you, but this morning it was very chilly. I was like, winter is here. Winter isn't coming, it is here. So I love to hand out sort of gifts of cozy, anything from like great slippers to sort of great little chic earmuffs.
Nice.
And then my go-to this year for a bunch of people on my list is a sweater.
Okay.
So I picked up this great sweater. I love it. It's got a shawl collar, the little detail, and a print. But I also love it because it's a great price. So can you guess the price of this?
The sweater?
The sweater.
I'm
It's a
doing
good sweater.
$39.99. Okay,
So
let's try this
if you
for the
want to
sweater.
save money this year, you should shop with me because I went to Winners and it's $19.99.
Oh!
Great price, great
Okay.
sweater. Everyone will be happy on your list with that one.
Okay, next time I'm asking the audience, maybe. Okay, let's talk about gifts that bring joy.
Yeah, I'm all about spreading joy because I think that's really what matters during the holiday season. It's about the
Yeah.
thoughtful gift, right? So it's about picking up things that also create joy when they play them. So great retro games that they've repurposed as these like books, which are really cool. So it's like a classic board game, but it stores in a fake book. So you can sit it on your bookshelf. It looks great. There's also these great chic puzzles that
this
they've been
is
making these days.
Scrabble.
Yeah,
That's
great game of Scrabble.
fantastic.
Also great kids games I picked up. So these beautiful little silicone guys. But of course, what I love to hand out, because joy to me is books.
Yes.
So I love giving books for the holidays. There's this great series now like Rosa Parks, Laverne Cox, Josephine Baker, great for the kids.
All the
But
heroes.
this might be my favorite,
Okay.
Young, Gifted, and Black.
Oh, that book's
Because
for
literally,
me.
oh, it's a great book. It is. Like, I am powerful like the Williams sisters.
Oh, yes.
And then this last page, there's a world waiting for me.
And
Like,
it's a mirror.
And it's a mirror. Like, literally, I started crying when I read this book almost.
Oh, that's really sweet.
But we're going to guess the prize, because that's my game today. How much for the book?
How much for the book? We've got $14.99, $6.99, $29.99, or $34. Okay, $6.99. They say $6.99.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yay!
Correct.
They're good shoppers out there.
What is that saying? Every
That's
time
a good price for the book.
Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. When do I get my wings?
When do you get your wings?
Yeah, $6.99, although
Yeah.
I will say that book is priceless in my world.
I agree.
Right? It's a great book for the
Absolutely.
kids.
The gift of, self-esteem and
Oh, yeah.
self-knowledge and self-recognition is a beautiful thing
Yeah.
to pass on.
How about glitter?
Let's talk glitter. Let's talk a little glitter and glam.
And we're talking glitter, not the Mariah Carey movie, but glitter you wear.
I remember that.
Oh, let's not remember that. So I always love handing out great glittered gifts. I stopped by Marshall's and picked up these great items, sort of a sparkly top. They've got heels. They also have, I mean, I have to put this on because I just love it, a pearl headband.
Oh, it's so good on you.
Right? Don't I look ready for a holiday party?
It's very Princess Diana on
Very.
you.
Or like, gaga, oh la la.
Yeah. Party
But
Christian.
the gift I am going to hand out is a pair of designer bling earrings. Can you
blingy
guess
earrings.
the price?
They're
are
blinged out
designer,
earrings.
blinged out earrings.
$14.99, $29.99, or $34.99. $29.99.
$29.99. Oh, and you gave me tinsel too. I love tinsel. $29.99. Well, if you went to a regular retailer, maybe, but I went to Marshall, so it's $14.99.
Oh, we love that.
Yeah, it's a great deal. They've got all sorts of box jewelry this year, so it's an easy pickup that you can just grab for a last-minute gift.
Beautiful. And I know you've got a couple of little DIY hacks.
Little DIY hacks, two cute ones.
Yeah.
So why not wrap your gift in a scarf? So it's
that's
two
lovely.
gifts in one, so a beautiful printed scarf, and then you've got an art book inside.
Nice.
The other one is, I know we sometimes all default to a gift card.
Yes.
I do often.
Yeah, for sure.
Winners Home Sense Marshalls, it's one gift card that everyone loves, right? But why not put it in a snow globe?
Oh, that's
So I made this little
nice.
cute DIY snow globe. The gift card's hidden inside, and you literally can just use any old jar,
Yeah.
pick up an ornament or two, hot glue them in, add in some snow, and then just pop in your gift card.
That's very cute, Christian.
Right?
I
So it's
love
a
it.
cute little, like, great way to do
Just
it.
need to try these out.
Oh, those are
Okay.
good.
There's just something so luxe about earmuffs like this. Oh, they're so good. Speaking
Right?
of gift giving, here's a gift you might want to keep for yourself. It's another holiday haul giveaway! All right, Stu, tell us about it.
Your holiday season is about to get cozy with this perfect set from David's Tea. Enjoy their sugar in spice tea sampler, plus the Travel with Tea sachet wheel. And then sip your favorite blends in your new rhubarb red double-walled glass Nordic mug. This prize is valued at $130. And you're all taking this set home.
Oh, the tea lovers customers are going to love that. Cheers to you. More holiday haul fun after the break. Coming up, what you need to know to host a gingerbread decorating party.
It's just a really creative, fun way to spend some time.
See, you made it sound all fun and lighthearted. I want to win. Welcome back, everyone. Are you thinking of hosting a gingerbread decorating party this holiday season? I mean, I wasn't, but now I kind of am. Shoana Jensen is here. She's got some tips. I like the idea of this. So this is a beloved tradition for you, and you really do take it to the next level, like most things in life. You love organizing a good party, though, right?
Yeah, I so do. And this type of thing, doing the gingerbread house decorating party, is so fun because it's like creative, it's very interactive. Like, dinner parties are great. I love doing a good dinner party. But you're sitting around a table and it's generally more reserved type conversation where when everyone's building their own gingerbread house, you're all intermingling and you're talking to each other and seeing what other people are doing, and it's just a really creative, fun way to spend some time.
See, you made it sound all fun and lighthearted. I want to win. Like, I'm thinking this would get down and dirty in my house because Mama's here to win.
That's okay. I'm here for that.
We usually do it with the kids, but I love the idea of doing this with a grown-up, like a grown-up party, gingerbread making party.
It's fun for adults. You can do them in couples. You can do them in singles. Some people are couples. Some people are single. Girls' night, guys' night, whatever. It can really be for anybody.
Okay, so what do we need to think about when we're doing this?
Okay, so think about the setup. First step is you want to have gingerbread houses pre-built for everybody. Like when everyone arrives, you don't want to be doing the baking and all that stuff. Get that out of the way beforehand. And we want to make this as easy as possible. This really is an easy way to entertain. You're going to do the work ahead of time with it. So parchment paper. We all know baking on parchment paper. If you don't, you must.
Huge
it's so
saver,
easy.
Huge
time saver, huge cleanup saver. The reason why is you're baking your cookies on it. It makes them really easy to come off. I mean, you can bake savory and everything on parchment paper. But I will tell you, here's a bit of a tip that I really like. If you want to cut corners. I say, Shoana approved, go and buy pre-made gingerbread dough.
Well, you know I'm buying the pre-made dough.
Yeah. I know you are, and that's good. I say do that. You know, we want to have fun too. But Reynolds Kitchen has pre-cut parchment squares.
Oh, nice.
So this is so easy. I know everyone's like, oh, I know. It's the little things that make our life easy,
because you don't have to worry about the whole
You don't have to worry about the roll. The rolls are
size.
good for big surfaces. But here's one of the tips I like when I'm doing gingerbread dough. I actually put the parchment paper down and I roll my dough on it and cut out the pieces on the parchment paper.
Smart.
So then you're peeling away the negative space, what you don't want, and all you have to do is lift it onto the cookie sheet and throw it into the oven. So you can batch cook all of the pieces of the gingerbread house.
I love that. Less transferring of things, right? Just put the dough on the parchment and then it's there.
Yeah, so whether it's the pieces or whether it's a roll, it's fine. But what you want to look for is unbleached parchment paper.
Okay.
100% chlorine free and compostable. Okay. And so the Reynolds Kitchen, this is that brown tone, you know? They check all those boxes.
I like that it's compostable.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've done our house. Is there more to the house?
Well, we have the house, but we have to put it on something.
We need a base.
Yeah, and so the base is actually really important because the idea is at the end of the party, everyone's going to take their own house home.
Right.
So you want to make sure it's something that's really sturdy so when they're on their way home, they can carry it and it's not going to fall apart. So easy. Grab one of the thousands of packing boxes you probably have in your garage you haven't broken down yet, if you're anything like our house, especially this time of year, and just cut a generous square out of the cardboard. If you find it's a bit of a thinner cardboard, do two, double them up, and then just wrap it in foil. Now, something I've learned recently, not all foil is foil, like all equal.
Okay.
We want to make sure we're looking for non-stick baking foil. And so you know how Alcan is the one that has that. And you know how foil has two different colors. There's the dull and there's the shiny. Well, with this one, the dull is non-stick.
Oh, I see.
So when you're eating your house, because you're going to eat this.
Of course you
don't want to leave it up.
Yeah.
You don't want all the icing and all the cooking and everything to be able to stick to it. You don't want to have to pick all the icing off, the foil off of your house and you're eating it. So if you do the dull side up, it won't stick.
Love that.
I didn't realize that.
I love that for like baking chicken, all of the things,
pie lasagna
right?
with sticky cheese.
Yes.
Yes, please. Yeah,
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have our house, we have our base.
Yep.
Let's get to the candy.
We're going to set.
We talk about the candy?
You could not get there fast enough.
I know.
Could you?
Like, when is she going to talk about the candy?
She's been snacking on these all day, all morning.
All morning.
So what you're going to do is you're going to set a station up for every team or person, so they have their own thing. Unless you have this like really large group, then you might want to do big bowls of candy, and they can come and scoop with what they want.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to warn you, this is not when you're going to pull out all of your good china and your dishes.
Absolutely
you
not.
You want to use...
Especially if you get rowdy and unruly.
Yeah. And that's the point of this. This is supposed to be fun, right?
No good china at this party.
Disposable tableware is great, and the Hefty EcoSave stuff is also compostable. You were talking about compostable as well. So you don't have to feel guilty about using this here. You know, we're all eco-conscious now.
Right.
Because when this gets flying and all the icing gets flying and the candy and the dipping, these are going to be smeared. It's all tidy now.
Yeah.
But they're going to be a total mess.
Yeah, totally.
And the icing's hard, so it's a lot of scrubbing and stuff. So you also have a green light to use the disposable bowls or plates or whatever it is that you need. And when you're choosing your candy, think outside the sweet. Like, pick something like, you know, pretzel sticks. Maybe somebody would want to build a fence. Ooh. Or maybe with cereal squares, they want to do like a thatched roof or something like that on top of their roof.
Some shingles, yeah.
Yeah, shingles, things like that. And I also would suggest encourage your guests to bring their own candy if they have a specialty thing in mind. Like, go research on Pinterest, you know?
Yeah.
And if you decide you want a certain shape or a color or something, there's no faux pas there. Bring whatever you want to build your creation.
I want to come to this party.
You're invited.
This is a good party.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got all of our houses done.
Yep.
Now I guess it's cleanup time.
Cleanup time.
Yeah.
We want to, of course, have music. We want to make sure there's music. We want to make sure there's drinks and things like that. But cleanup time, because we've made everything easy, we want to go just grab a bag and everything, you know, garbage bag, these ones are from Hefty, and put everything into the garbage bag.
Yes,
except the creations.
Well, that's going in the stomach.
Because they're going in the bag.
That goes in the tummy, tum-tum. This is a beautiful party. Thank you for that,
My
Shoana.
pleasure.
Like everything else, she does it right. And to help get you started on your own gingerbread decorating party, everyone in the audience gets an Alcan foil gift bag valued at $75. Yes, go use it and go bake. Now, coming up shortly, we got to talk about what's happening in this box. Should I just No, we're going to go to break. We got more coming up. Stay with us. I kind of want to. Coming up, some DIY holiday decor hacks that are Tracy approved. When I do one of these, this means literally anyone can do it, okay? Obviously, that turned out well. It wasn't even properly symmetrical. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Are you ready for some festive joy? I know I am. With some creative holiday decorating tricks is DIY and decor expert Mary Sagay. I keep saying Sagay. Okay, Mary, you always have the best DIYs because they look so elevated.
Yes.
What is our first one today? What are we making?
So we're going to be making this beautiful ornament wreath.
Oh,
right?
That's gorgeous.
There's so many ways that we can make it.
You made that?
I made that.
Okay.
Right? And it's mostly from the dollar stores, shapes. You can get ornaments from different areas. You can also use old ornaments that you don't really use anymore, right?
I'm a big fan of that.
Exactly.
I have no issues with using the same ornaments year after year after year, but if you find you're starting to get sick of some, I think it's really nice to make a wreath
Just
out of
recycle them in a different way.
That's right.
So I'm going to show you one way. This is the cheapest, easiest way to do it, and you preserve the ornaments that you have.
Okay.
Right? So you're going to take a regular wire hanger that you probably have hanging around at home.
Yep.
And you're just going to start putting the ornaments on the wire.
Sure. Okay, so undoing the wire,
Yes.
was that fairly easy?
It's really easy. You just use different sizes, and then once it's all full, it'll look a little bit like this. So this particular one, I actually made with floral wire from the dollar store.
Okay.
And a wire, like wreath shape. This is also from the dollar store. So you can make it any way you like, and then once you have all the ornaments in, use a little tinsel to fill in the gaps, and you have a beautiful ornament wreath.
What? That is so beautiful.
Yeah.
It looks also like it's more like multi-dimensional. Like, has it got more layers on it or something?
So what I like to do is maybe use a little hot glue gun and add pieces to the front just to fill it out to make it look nice and thick.
Beautiful. See, I was on my way to making my wreath just like hers. I'm so close. But you can't really do it with the wire. Yeah, you can see it. It's starting to take shape.
Exactly.
Okay, next DIY.
Next, this is one of my favorites. It's one of my absolutely favorites because you actually don't really know what it's going to look like until you're done, right? So you're going to take some brown paper bags, some lunch bags that you may have laying around. You're going to take 7 of them and glue them together. Okay. So I have 1 for you to glue.
Got it.
These are 6 that are glued. So you're just going to put a T shape down the front and across the bottom.
Okay.
Perfect. And then you're just gonna lay that one right on top.
Like so.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then you're gonna cut whatever shape you want. The only trick here is that it has to be symmetrical. So whatever you do on one side, you have to do on the other side.
Okay. So should I have like some kind of a ruler or should I just be freehanding this?
Be fun with it. Do whatever shape you want. There's multiple like ways that you can do it. There's different shapes you can use. It just has to be symmetrical on both sides. That's it.
Okay, so I can't wait to see what this is going to make when I'm done cutting it.
It turns out in a way that you wouldn't expect. The first time I did this, I was shocked. So we can open 2 up together.
Sure.
So
I'm
you
going to
take
open one of these because I know it'll probably be better than mine.
Take the last 2 little pieces and pull them together.
That's beautiful! We made these at Sunday school. They did not look like this.
And this was
That
so
is amazing.
easy.
Right? Oh, that's beautiful. Very nice. I can see, like, and they're big, too.
They're huge.
I really like big ornaments because they take up a lot of space and they have more impact.
And you can make them smaller if you'd like. You can spray paint them.
I just want to see what mine would have been. Oh, it's not bad! That's not bad at all! Okay. So when I do one of these, this means literally anyone can do it, okay? Obviously, that turned out well. It wasn't even properly symmetrical. Okay, what is our next DIY?
Okay, up next, we have these beautiful cone trees.
So
Aren't they so stunning? So it's really easy to do. You're just gonna need some construction paper, some glue, and a pencil.
I want to say that when you see these topiaries in the decor stores, they cost money.
They cost a pretty penny.
The fact that you have made these and they look so professional, amazing.
And all of the materials I'm using here are from the dollar store.
Incredible.
Right?
So Bristol board.
Bristol board.
Yep.
So you're gonna tie some string to a pencil, and the height of the cone that you're gonna have is gonna be the length of that string.
Okay.
Right? So you're gonna hold the string at the corner.
Yeah.
And then just draw a cone around, just like that. Just like that. And then you're gonna cut it out. Once you have it cut out, you'll have this shape.
Got it.
You'll just shape it into a cone.
Yeah.
Hold it tight, put some glue here, and then you will have something that looks like this.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Okay, so we got our little party hat.
Yes,
Now what
and
are you
then
gonna
you
do?
can design it in any way that you want. So we have some tinsel, we have some little fur from the store. All of these things you can get at the dollar store, and you can do it yourself. Just add a little glue and start wrapping it around.
So you're literally just wrapping this, and it looks so professional.
It's so pretty.
Like, can you pass me that? Well, I'll finish doing this one real quick. I'm not using any. I'm not using any glue, but you can see
there you
already
go. It looks amazing.
how beautiful mine looks. Guys, I literally did it in 30 seconds. It's not
And
bad.
it looks really good. So
pass me that beautiful furry one.
isn't it? It's so nice to touch.
Oh, this
it's
is
so soft.
gorgeous.
It's so pretty.
What is this? Is it a furry ribbon?
It's just like a furry ribbon that I got from the dollar store.
Oh, that's
like a yarn, yeah.
beautiful.
So I actually bought one of these from a store. So I paid top dollar for one of them. The rest I made. Can you guess which one?
I want them to guess. So did she buy this one? Yes. Or did she buy this one? Yes. Or did she buy this one? No. Or did she buy that one? No. So you think it's this one or this one? Yes. Is it this one? Yes. Or is it this one? Yes.
Oh, 50-50.
You left me hanging is what you did. Okay, we're gonna say this one.
So I actually bought this one.
Okay, half of you were right. How much is that one?
$20.
$20.
$20.
And how much is this one?
This is less than $4.
Less than $4. Okay, it looks a bit better, but put some time into it. That's very good.
Yeah, it's such a good deal, right? And you can make so many.
That they're so good, and I think they look better when they're in multiples as well. Like do a whole bunch of them together. It looks gorgeous. I know you've got one more DIY you did in the front.
Yes, so we have some just a way to enhance your decorations in your house. You can hang your ornaments, just get some command strips, you can tie them to the ceiling, on your mantle, whatever it is, and then tie your ornaments up. And you can just hang them. And it looks like a little like chandelier over your tree. It just gives it some dimension.
You're so good, Mary. Thank you for that. And it's now time for another holiday haul giveaway. Stu, what do you got?
Treat someone you love to me time this holiday season with the Bath & Body Works Luminous Collection. A fresh fragrance, soothing skincare, and a 3-wick candle. It's the perfect memory-making experience. This collection is valued at $130, and you're all taking it home.
Love to see you happy. All right, we're going to break. We got more coming up. It is holiday haul! 'Tis the season for gigantic giveaways. We gave away over $100,000 in prizing today. And Cityline's holiday haul wants to spoil you. Watch for your chance to win with Cityline. Kitchen. That's how all the good parties happen, right? Everyone's in the kitchen.
Yes.
Now, there are 3 kinds of people. There are the ones that are finished their Christmas shopping, they're done in September. The ones that do it all on Christmas Eve, Christian dear. Or the ones that are somewhere in between. So I want to ask you all what kind of shoppers you are. Mayor, if I could make a guess, you're done in September.
Kind of, yeah, maybe.
I knew it! Because you're the Girl Scout, you're be prepared.
Yes,
so
yes.
when do you start thinking Christmas gifts? Like, are you thinking about this in June and July?
Oh gosh, I think about it in January.
No, I thought you were gonna say. I thought she was gonna say, please, no. I'm not that much of a nerd. Meanwhile, so all year long.
Yeah, stuff's on sale. And if I see it, I go, oh my gosh, I like that. So I like to get things on sale. Yeah.
Okay,
and
well,
so,
I need to ask you this then.
Yes.
Do you ever buy the gifts and then you forget about them and then you buy more gifts? Because I tried being organized and it was too expensive.
Yes, I do that.
Because I forgot about what I'd already bought.
Oh, no, I do that all the time. But then I go, oh, more for me. So anyway, because, you know, sometimes I go, gee, I wish I bought that for myself. Oh, I did.
Oh, it's mine. Okay, Shones, what kind of shopper are you? I'm actually not sure. You're prepared?
Really?
Well, I mean, you are prepared with everything on the show. But
yeah, I'm done.
You're done right now?
But I do have a system similar that I do it all year round.
You do?
But in my phone, as I'm with anybody that I have to buy with or whatever, I have an ongoing list, like Christmas 2023. And the person's name, and I immediately write down the idea when they say it. And if it's something I can order right then, I do. And to your point, after I order it, I cross it out, but leave it in my phone so I know I've bought it.
Got it.
So it solves that. And then I buy it on sale. And then when all the big sales hit, like Christmas Eve, etc., I shop for myself with no guilt when everything's on sale. Because I'm done.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I swear that's what I do. Yeah.
I want to be you.
Yes. If you buy all of your gifts in like fall and you pay them off, you basically spent no money.
Girl,
yes. It's true. You spent nothing.
That's right.
It was $0.
Yes.
It was a free Christmas.
Yes.
It's all paid off.
Yes.
Okay, Mary, please tell me you're not organized. I'm alone on an island over here.
I find joy in the stress of finding
My girl. Yes.
finding gifts like the day before Christmas or like the week of. And my family, so we celebrate Christmas on the 25th and January 7th.
Okay.
So I have a little bit of give. So if I don't get everything on the 25th, sometimes I go shopping on, but we're not too fussed, you know?
Yeah. I used to be out there doing Christmas Eve shopping. That's not me anymore, so I'm better. And I have started, like I started earlier, but there's going to be something on the 21st or the 20th of December that I'm still gonna have to buy. Like, I'm sure there's still going to be a few bits and bobs. I forget about the teachers every single year. I'm like, oh my gosh, the teachers, and then anyone else you want to say thank you to, the coaches, the hockey coaches, like all of that stuff. So there's always something like that. Christian?
So I'm last minute for sure. I think because I spent so much of my life shopping for people anyways, so I don't think about it. But I'm also one of those people who doesn't do a big Christmas, surprisingly.
Okay.
Like, if I see something amazing during the year that I think is Tracy, I just give it to you then. Because I actually think we should just do that versus waiting for it. And then my
Yeah.
partner and I don't buy gifts for each other. We do a trip together.
Oh,
So we just
I
do a
like
trip because we
that.
want the experience, right?
Yes.
So we don't have tons of family to buy for, so I can get away with doing last minute shopping if I need to, because
Yes.
it's only like a handful of things to get. So
You're actually the king of little surprises because Christian does so much work on our set, but then like he shoves chocolate in places where he knows I'll find it. That
the
to
Easter
me
Bunny.
like speaks to my heart. Yes. You'd be like, oh, you're having a tough day. Go look in the blue box.
I think I may need to refill that blue box soon.
Thank you for that. That's so good. And Leo and I stopped doing gifts for each other as well. We do not need stuff.
No,
I
we
can't
don't
think
do
of
it.
one thing I need. Like, we do not need stuff. So we do a letter to each other every year. Oh. Yeah. Oh, you like that? I thought you were going to say you guys are cheap. No, we do a letter. We do a letter. So it's sort of like, you know, this is how we feel about each other this year, and oh, this was a tough year for our marriage, or oh, this year we really figured out this. Like, just a letter to each other, and it's a nice thing that we keep. And oh, you like that? Okay. Love that.
You're like your own Christmas movie.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for telling us about your shopping. Mary, thank you for normalizing me. Here's another one you can add to your list. If you want to fall asleep faster, relieve headaches, insomnia, eye strain, and dark under eye circles, you can feel refreshed and energized with the Climatech eye massager from Sleep Country, Canada. It's valued at $149, and you're all taking one home! Yes! It's gonna massage the eyes. Next up, remember that box? It's our big holiday haul giveaway. You're finally gonna get to see what's under that box. Don't go anywhere. It's finally time. Now, we've been teasing this the whole show. Are you ready to see what is in this box? Right? I've got helpers here with me, and it's going to take both of us to lift this lid, but don't do it yet. Before I do. Jumpstart your next travel adventure with Aeroplan, everyone. As a member, get the most rewarding travel loyalty experience that only an airline can bring you. Start flying from just 6,000 points. Use your points for seat upgrades and reach over 1,300 destinations around the world with the biggest network of airline partners. So, I wonder how many points we might have for our audience today. Let's lift the box in 3, 2, 1, go! Over $60,000 in prizing today. Yes, we did. Incredible. For everyone watching at home, go to cityline.tv to enter to win every giveaway. That's right, every giveaway that we gave away on today's show. Good luck to you. That brings us to the end of the show. A special thanks to Alex and Ellie from Pacha Balloons for the amazing prizing reveal. Thanks to all of you at home and all of you in our audience. You're lovely. Enjoy.